So in this video, we learned that through ViewChildren decorator, we can reference the HTML elements as well, and we can even reference the child component values. Hi everyone, this is JamshedQureshi here, and in this video, we will learn about ViewChildren decorator in Angular. So let's create a component for this topic. We will go to our command line, and we will create a new component through Angular CLI. This is topic number 20th. So we have our component created over here. Let's run our application and go to our component. Here it is. So what is ViewChild decorator used for? Like we had seen in our previous video, we used ViewChild to get access to the UI element in our TypeScript code. Same way, we use ViewChildren to get access to the child elements of a parent container. Let's say we have a div and we want to access the child components or child divs in that particular parent div. So how can we do that? So let's see with an example. Now let's say we have a div over here, and we have few divs as child elements in it. And we will give them the tag as product. And say we write the product names in it. Say laptop, desktop, monitor. Now how can we access these divs in our TypeScript file? So let's go to our TypeScript file, and we can view all of these child elements through ViewChildren decorator. Let's see how we can do that. So we will write our ViewChildren decorator. That would be imported from Angular core. And we will write the element reference which we are using in our UI. So we are using product as the element reference. So we will write that. And we will write the name, variable name we want to give. Say we give it products. And while using ViewChildren decorator, we have to use the type reference of query list, because it returns the list of all the element references in a query list object. So let's write it as query list. And we have to mention what type of query list is it. So this is going to be an element ref. And it is giving us an error. It says property products has no initializer. So to solve this problem, we will write exclamation mark in our variable name. By using exclamation, we are telling Angular that this product is not going to be null, and we are sure about that. So let's create a button, and whenever we click the button, we will get the reference to all the product elements we have in our UI. So let's create a button over here. Say get elements, and we will do event binding, or say let's write get products, and we will write get products. Let's create this function in our component. So whenever user clicks on that button, we want to get the list of all the products in our UI. So we will reference our products variable, and we will convert our query list to array. So we are provided with an inbuilt function for that. And when we get this array, we will loop over this array to get the value of each element reference. We will write product to access the individual element, and we will console the value of each element reference. Say product, since this is an element reference, we will have to access the native element, and we will write inner text to get the value. So what is the inner text in each case? It's laptop, desktop and monitor. So let's run our application. We will copy the component selector and paste it in our app component file. We will remove this selector. Okay, let's run and see in our browser. So our app is running. Let's click on this button and see the output in console. So I will click on it and here it is. I'm getting the references to our UI elements and getting the value of each of the div, say laptop, desktop, monitor. Now let's say I have accessed the children elements in our UI and I want to change the values of each children. So how can I do that? So I can even do two-way data binding over here. I can even change the values of my divs. So let's say I change the value of each of the product to something else. Say I will write here Jamshed. Now each of the div will get the value of Jamshed as soon as I click on the button. So let's save and see the output. Okay, here it is. Now when I click on the button, now each element reference has its inner text value changed to Jamshed. Now let's say instead of accessing the HTML elements, I want to access the component elements over here. Let's say I have a product component and I want to access the values of that product component through ViewChildren decorator. How can I do that? So let's create a component over here. Say ViewChildren child component, and it would have a template and a selector. Say we give it ViewChildren child, and the template would be say a div with reference to the product variable, and we want this product to be coming from the parent child. So we will create an input decorator over here and we will write the variable name product. That would be a string, that would be empty. Okay, so we missed the comma over here. Now we will access this child component in our parent component. So let's do that. Let's say I have these child components and I'm passing the name of the product over here. Say laptop, desktop. Okay, I will comment the upper divs as of now, and we have to add this component in our module file. So let's go to app module, and we will have it from the same file as we have our ViewChildren component. We will add it in the declarations. And now let's say we want to access our child components in our code, in our parent component here. So here it is going to be a bit different. Say instead of products we write child products, and instead of writing the template reference we will write the component name, that is ViewChildren child component. And in the query list as well we will access the component because it will give us the list of ViewChildren child component. And in the get product function we will change our logic. So let's say we write this dot child products dot to array dot for each, and here again we will access the product reference, and here Since product here is not an element reference, we can directly access the variable value of our component. We don't have to go through native element.inner text value. So we can write here product.product, which is the variable over here. Let's save and see the output. We will refresh it. Now let's click on this and see the output. And here again we are getting the values from our child component using ViewChildren decorator. So here you can see we are consoling our product name on line number 28, and in the console also we are getting the output on line number 28 over here. Now again, if we want to change the value of our child component as well, we can do that as well. Let's say we want to change the value to product.product is equal to Jamshed. So let's save and see if it changes or not. We will go to our browser again. I will click on it and it is getting changed. So in this video we learned that through ViewChildren decorator we can reference the HTML elements as well, and we can even reference the child component values. So that's it for this video. If you liked the video, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and see you in another video. Thank you. Bye.